things. We let love give us wings. It's free, it's the key, it's for you and me, you and me. So let's discover love's great wonder. Let's discover the spell we are under. Love! Love! With Mililli, love. Hello, I'm Merlin Mililli. Welcome to the Love Show, where we grapple with the question, what is love? Today's show asks, is love a rainbow? It's cold in here, I tell you. It's winter. You can see my breath. I have a little heater, but it's cold. Toughen it out for you. So the rainbow, like love, has many definitions, many facets, and like love, it really seems to depend upon the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's a proverb that dates back to before Christ. Is beauty love? Rainbows are beautiful. Love is beautiful. Is love also in the eye of the beholder? Like beauty? Are rainbows in the eye of the beholder? Yes, apparently. They say that no two people see the same rainbow at the same time. Rainbows are the refraction and disbursement of light. I proved in our Is Love Light show that love is in fact light. If rainbows are the refraction and disbursement of sunlight, does that mean that the sun is reciprocating love? Do we all send that much love to the sun? Throughout history, humans have been sun worshippers. There are still sun worshippers. And people call Jesus the sun, S-O-N, and the light. Zoroastrians worship light. Albert Einstein was absolutely fascinated by light. Rainbows and light are quite scientific. Is love scientific? Another love show, perhaps. Did you know that most men are colorblind? And since men ran the show for quite some time, it was scientific that the rainbow only had 3 colors for quite some time. Then Newton, who obviously wasn't colorblind, came along in 1666 and finally gave us the Roy G. Biv thing that has 7 colors. But really, a rainbow has every color in the box. There aren't lines between the colors. It fades from one color to the other. So I've mentioned before here on the Love Show that I ran free kitchens for a long time. Our free kitchens, love. We should do another show on that. Most of the free kitchens I ran were with my husband at rainbow gatherings. So my husband and I are rainbows. The tribe, the rainbow family of loving light or living light, or however you want to say it, it's our tribe. And it's recently been called the largest hippie commune in the world. It has nothing to do with the LGBTQ community. I know they like to use the rainbow for their causes, and the rainbow family don't mind. We aren't homophobes, but it's not a gay thing, on the whole. We are a world tribe, prophesized by the Hopi, who said in Hopi prophecy, excuse me, when the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people shall come unto earth from many colors, creeds, and classes, and who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. They shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow. I am a rainbow warrior. I make the earth greener wherever I go. I compost, I water plants, I keep a garden and a greenhouse, usually multiple gardens. I was an officer in the seed club in my high school. I helped start the first paper recycling program at Shelton High School in Shelton, Connecticut, where I graduated from. Shout out to Shelton. Thanks for my diploma. My diploma was a rainbow in a very dark cloud of my life. I was kicked out of my house at 17 years old. So when I graduated at 18, I was homeless. And graduating was a miracle and a rainbow. I consider rainbows miracles. Maya Angelou said, when it looked like the sun wasn't going to shine anymore, God made a rainbow in the clouds. Each of us has had rainbows in our clouds. Maya Angelou did a whole talk at a university on this. Throughout the whole talk, she spoke of people in her life who were rainbows to her. Rainbows that encourage her to keep going, despite the clouds. That sounds like love. Excuse me. The Bible, the Old Testament, says in Genesis chapter 9, verses 13 through 17, on the rainbow, I have placed my rainbow in the clouds as a sign of my promise until the end of time to you and to all earth. When I send clouds over the earth, the rainbow will be seen in the clouds, and I will remember my promise to you and to every being that never again will floods come and destroy all life. For I will see the rainbow in the cloud and remember my eternal promise to every living being on the earth. So it's a miracle. It's God's promise. It's light. But is it love? I've talked before about rainbow body. Have you heard of this phenomena? There are 160,000 documented cases of this. And it's been happening specifically in Tibet for centuries. And what happens is these Buddhist monks, they meditate and meditate and meditate. And they apparently work toward having loving thoughts all the time. and they meditate on love to ultimately become rainbows. Their bodies physically shrink down, and then there's a rainbow, and they like disappear. They become love. They become miracles. They become God's promise, according to the Bible. Rainbows are miracles. Rainbows are light. Rainbows are love. Yes, I would have to say that yes, rainbows are love. Love is a rainbow. Maya Angelou also said, to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. I want to talk for a little bit about how specifically not being a rainbow, how being a dark cloud in someone's life can really mess a person up. When you could be a rainbow and you could make everybody move forward in a progressive direction. I was going to sing and play guitar for you today. I was going to do Hendrix's Bold as Love, because it's about love being a rainbow. But I kind of just forgot about it because I guess I kind of gave up music. But I didn't, but I don't know. I had this experience online where I just put out an album on Halloween. I didn't advertise it really on the Love Show. I don't really know why. I guess it might have been because of this instance. But I put one song, a single from my album, up on this Bill Graham group. I'm a Deadhead. I thought, other Deadheads might like a cover of a Grateful Dead song, Just a Little Light. And, I like it, and I'm a Deadhead, and I made it, and I worked hard at it, and I wanted to share it with some people that I thought were rainbows in other people's lives. But the first thing somebody did was get on there and laugh at it, put the ha-ha face up. And I wasn't really sure how to take that. For a minute, I decided I should be a comedian since I'm so funny. The first song I sent to my mother years ago when I first started recording music, my mother reacted kind of similarly. She said, "What a riot." I guess she thought it was a joke. But I actually work really hard at my music, and I'm not joking. And I'm not, though I make jokes sometimes when I make the Love Show, I'm not joking. This isn't a joke. I take love very seriously. That's why I'm making the show. I'm trying to do something positive with my life, interacting with the world. I'm trying to be a rainbow in other people's lives. And then instead of being a rainbow to me in return, I get laughed at. And I don't really find that encouraging. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that, how deep you could affect somebody with just something simple like an emoji online. Think before you type. Think before you speak. Think before you write. And be rainbows in people's lives instead of dark clouds that get no one anywhere, really, quite frankly. You can't see where you're going in the dark clouds. When the rainbow comes, that's when the clouds part and you can see. So I recorded Bold as Love a long time ago. I sang Bold as Love on my first recording ever, which was a demo for Blind Melon. I don't know if you know the band, but I loved them, and I loved Shannon Hoon, and Shannon Hoon died, and then they had another singer, Travis Warren, and Travis lost his voice. So they were taking demo tapes, or demo CDs, or whatever, and in the early aughts, I sent them a demo. And it was probably terrible. But Travis got his voice back, and I lost mine for 4 years, strangely. But now I've got mine back, and like I said, I wanted to leave you with a Jimi Hendrix song entitled Bold as Love. But I think I'm just going to kind of sing it, kind of read it. I'm not going to play guitar. I'm still a little embarrassed by the laughter. So when I work up the courage again, I'll play. I just I haven't been playing since that. So anger, he smiles, towering in shiny metallic purple armor. Queen jealousy, envy waits behind him. Her fiery green gown sneers at the grassy ground. Blue are the life-giving waters taken for granted. They quietly understand. The once happy turquoise armies lay opposite ready, but wonder why the fight is on. But they're all bold as love. Yeah, they're all bold as love. They're all bold as love. Just ask the Axis. My red is confident that he flashes trophies of war and ribbons of euphoria. Orange is young, full of daring, but very unsteady for the first go-round. My yellow in this case is not so mellow. In fact, I'm trying to say it's frightened like me. And all these emotions of mine keep holding me from giving my life to a rainbow like you. But I'm bold, bold as love. Yeah, I'm bold, bold as love. I'm bold, bold as love. Just ask the Axis. She knows everything. I'm bold, bold as love. And love, friends, is a rainbow. Thanks for watching. Love is a rainbow. MililliStudios production.